Yes, yes, yes. Assume you can hear me on YouTube. Yes. Turn this down. What's going on? All right, so we got comeback hit AI. Was down, what, 10% yesterday. Came back some into the close. Now we're back above the 20. $65 in play. Come on, man. Don't be scared. Why are you so scared? $65 is easy money, man. Don't be worried. There was our box. There's our break. We had a little pullback. Remember I said it is what it is. Leave it be. Be patient. It's still above the previous high. The stage 2 still a go until it's not. Now we're breaking out, man. Karen. All right. So that's AI. We're coming back. Chapter 4 in the Science of Getting Rich. I like the first verse of each chapter. Like the first paragraph of each chapter of this book. You could just read that and you got the gist. Chapter 4 opens with, thought is the only power which can produce tangible riches from formless substance. The stuff from which all things are made is a substance which thinks, and a thought of form in this substance produces the form. And one thing I like about it's using poetic language to say, hey, what you think about comes about. It's just trying to be fancy, right? But this is like formless substance, man. Like we see this because that's what we expect to happen. That's the pattern. And so I'm going to give it room. Let it do what it's supposed to do. Now it's doing it, right? It's coming back. Very bullish. Double confirms my conviction for $65. That's what it does, right? So I think I texted this out a minute ago. Pushed it up a little. Let's look on tip breaks real quick. Now, there's a lot more exciting plays, but this is a play. What do they got on it? $75. That's a lot of dollars. But it's gotten some downgrades. That's been the problem. So we don't need $75. We need $65. So that's where I'd be looking to get down and downsizing this stock. But right now I'd be looking at upsizing this stock. Let's look at an off. Here's an off one. Taco. This is one I was trying to buy the bottom on too. And we've traded around this stock pretty good. I like this company. This is a growing, fast food restaurant chain. I think there's 500 and however many and change of these things. These Del Taco. What do they got for it on? Now this is a penny stock, man. So when you do the penny stocks, you got to understand they're very volatile. And if you can do penny stocks that are real businesses, then at least you have a shot at even if you get off with the charting, you can get back on with the charting, when it goes lower. But so they say it's worth $14 in a perfect world. So we're at 8. I like those odds. right? I'm looking for 11 and 1075. That's what I'm looking for. So this is one, as I'm thinking through, I'm thinking down the road, okay, man, I'd like it here, maybe right up in here. Shit, it might slow down in here, though. Stage 1 started to break, came back, stage 1 started to break. And we're still in this zone, man, right? We're still in that zone of the pattern starting sideways up. You know, today it looks less confirming than yesterday, but so did AI, remember? Yesterday it didn't look that confirming. Today it looks pretty strong. One man's foreclosures, another man's opportunity, right? So as we stay with these, you can see the patterns being made, right? We expect it to run up in here. Again, that only works if you're trading things that you understand and stocks that are legit, right? Let's see. Yeah, anybody contacting you is not me, man. I get this every day, and it's like, all right, man, I can't stop them. I'm barely... Oof, look at space. This is our disappointment today, right? You got to know when you play this stock, this is a volatile bitch, man. Look, we've been down here before, right? So wherever it's been before, it can go again. So you can't be like, oh, like it's been there. Not that long ago, it was there. So I can fully, if this breaks, fully anticipate this is where space comes to. Like get okay with it right now, or get ready to downsize it. That's coming down, man. Unless this holds, we'll see. My position is not big enough that I don't really, let's take it down. Let's do it again. We did it over here, man. So remember, I want to be a seller into that run up, right? When I get this kind of rundown, what am I looking to do? Be a buyer, right? We want to buy low, sell high. That's the name of the game. But in order to do that, we have to catch some down, right? Where's my notebooks? I had old Chris Johnson, the legend, trying to put stocks in my head, man. People just send me stocks. They go research them, and then they send them to me. And it's like this 24-hour-a-day lead machine. The guy says to me, why would you want to talk to all these people and post all this stuff? And I'm like, people all over the world send me stocks. You don't see the advantage in that? Not now, some of them are dumb people, but some of them are smart people. And so my job is to sort through that without being influenced. So I'm reading all the time. This is what you get for like hanging out with me. I'm reading all the time, and I'm thinking about making money all the time. From the stock market point of view, from the real estate point of view, from borrowing, leveraging, REITs, bonds, gold, oil, whatever I'm seeing, I'm watching. And I'm constantly trying to think, where's the best place for my new capital? I don't mind owning some shit that goes down. It don't really that much bother me. It depends on what it is, depends on what the purpose is. This is one that my homie sent me. Now this guy's pretty good, pretty sharp stock trader. So if you're a pretty sharp stock trader and you send me stocks, then I'm probably going to stop and look. And it's hard because I get a lot of them. So I write them down and I make notes. And as I had time, I go through them. And the first thing I do is I run them through tip ranks just to sort out dipshits from, right? Like this is my quick dipshit sorting method. If I run it through here and there is no analyst coverage on the stock you just sent me, I'll usually reply to you with, do you work there or something? Because if there are no analysts covering it and you don't work there, I don't understand how you know so much about this company. Or you're just trading the chart. And if you're just trading the chart, well, I need to know that because that's a different trade. Trading a chart is a different trade than trading a business or flipping or swing trading, where I'm swinging for value. So as a swing trader, are you taking this because it's a stage one, or are you taking this because it's a stage one and you believe the company's worth $60? That's a different trade than just saying, I'm doing this purely on a moving average crossover. Like, let me know that. That's a different trade. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I trade. Can we agree on that? So if we look at Ethereum Classic, this is one I've been long, right? What I'm using to trade this, though, is the Ethereum chart. Kind of mixing them together a little bit. Because this is only $72, there'll be volume there. People wanting to trade this because they're going to trade it as a proxy to Ethereum because they don't want to sell their Ethereum. So if you don't want to sell your Ethereum, a proxy to trading Ethereum that's low cost is Ethereum Classic. It's $72 a coin. So you could have literally bought, like 10, let's say 30 coins or 10 coins here, and you're up, you've doubled. So every time this thing runs, it's like doubling. And when it's falling huge. But it's doing it around Ethereum, right? Anybody ever told you about that? I listen to a lot of Bitcoin people, and they don't ever talk to me about that kind of stuff. They want to talk to you about wallet features. Let's talk about cold storage. No, man, let's talk about trading the damn thing. Let's talk about that. Why would this thing go up? Because it's cheaper than Ethereum. That's all you need. That is literally the catalyst in the crypto market. It's crazy. There's not much because there really is no way of valuing this. So the way it's valued is the possibility that it might be used in real life application, like Cardano legitimately could be used. Look at the move in this. That is $1.20. That means you could buy $10 worth. What is this? The top 10 coins? You only got to follow the top 10, man. People make this shit complicated. Look. There are so many top 10, top 20 coins that have gone up, 100%. That's the money flow. And a guy tell me, well, the money flow doesn't trade crypto. What are you talking about, dude? Of course it does. There's a breakout, man. The money flow traded before crypto. Like, this shit was before crypto. They were doing this when Chinese were putting it on fucking paper with their hands, man. Money flow's been 5,000 years old, man. This is not something new. Prices have been doing this since human beings have been trading things, man. That's what people don't understand. It's not a trading strategy. It is movement of price. Like, it's bigger than a trading strategy, man. Matter of fact, me and you could argue about the way to implement the trading strategy around the stages, meaning the stages are. It's necessarily how you play the stages. So you could be trading this on a 1 hour chart. Now the money flow drops down differently, right? And so the whole thing is fractal. I talk about this in the beginning of the book. The moving averages, the purpose and the goals of the stages. If I'm a buy and holder, I don't give a fuck about this. I'm not buying that, right? If I'm a buy and holder right now, am I buying Apple? So is this the deal right now? Would you call this a great deal, buying Apple up here? No, man. Just the randomness of price, this is going to pull back. It's not going to keep going stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 1. It's not going to keep doing that. It'll pull back. And then when it does, right, you want to be the guy buying over here, man. And you say, well, I can't buy any Apple right now. I know. I mean, you could just buy some if you want to fucking buy some. But if it's me, I'm trying to buy these things, man. It comes in, starts to go sideways, right? I want to buy these on this side of the yellow line or green line in my buy and holds. And if I'm selling some, I want to sell into strength, like sell into other people buying it up in here. Not all of it. And if it drifts on, good. We'll play. We're going to play that game, whatever the fuck the numbers are over here, man. This is what people don't understand. This is the game, not the price. So when you start playing this with stocks today and you're 30 years old, when you're my age, the fucking numbers are going to be different. You understand that, right? You're going to have stocks that you were playing in the 30s that are now $500. Chipotle's didn't start out $1,000. It started out like $30. Netflix didn't start out as $500, guys. It started out as $30. And there were all kinds of 30-year-olds trading it who don't own it today. Yeah, real fucking geniuses, right? Me included. It's not in my buy and hold. So you can know what you're doing and miss huge opportunities right in front of you, you know. Me included, man. They're all around us. That's why I talk about it's a bigger game. Look at this comeback. I got more text messages and DMs about Prague when I was in New York City. Was I in New York? I feel like I was traveling. Look at this, man. Look at that big drop. And the guy that started buying there, he's up, what, 60%, 50%? It's all in your perspective. So if you bought here, that's a bad day. If you bought here, that's a good day. Ha ha ha, same stock. Do you get what I just said? Man, if you get what I just said there, meaning this game's been playing longer than you. And so as once you realize what's being played, the prices are doing this. Right? It's just going to do that. Doesn't matter when you came in, where you bought it. It's going to pull back. We're going to have future pullbacks and smashes and crashes and diseases and wars, and you know, you're going to pick stocks wrong, and all of a sudden this sector goes out of favor, and you got to decide how you're going to handle that. What's your game plan? If your time frame is, I'm going to play the money flow on this stock for a couple of years, I'm going to add on stage ones, and then that's a different game. Then I'm literally just trading price volatility, which means you are out over here, right? And now maybe you're just now getting in. Depends on how you're playing it, right? Let's look at ETH, man. Dude, look at Ethereum. God bless. What a beautiful chart. Remember we talked about a stage, I've been putting this on my story, about a stage 3 can become a stage 1. It doesn't have to go down. And I put that Ethereum trade back on right here. Right? Why? We're breaking out of the box, man. Where does it mean it goes? It's at least going to the next previous high. So like 4,100. I'll start to take this Ethereum Classic trade down. Not off. Down. Just some. It will sell a little bit right here. That's probably about where, because that's previous high. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But, I mean, this is just fresh going. Look at this. So look at the last run. Look how far it went. Even after it hit the extreme, which was like right in here, look, it keeps going. So that's why I'm saying you start to take it off. So then you're selling into strength, right? You're selling into strength. And then what? You're buying either the breakout or you're going to let it break down and come down and what? Start to go sideways. And you're just going to watch it in here. So if you're purely swing trading, this is what you're doing, man. You know, but as long as it's on this side of the green line, it's still bullish. And as long as this isn't breaking down, that's a stage 3, and a stage 3 can become a 1. So yeah, maybe you're looking to collect your profit, but don't look so much to protect your profit that you miss the opportunity. I mean, don't get so sided on what side, you know, I don't care what direction they go. The direction, it's just a matter of time. It's what do you want to do based on the direction. So as a guy that understands the money flow, if I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the movement, right, and I'm expecting, hey, it's either going to do this, in which case, where do I want to be a buyer? Where it stopped before. So on that down break, I'm looking to be a buyer here. If I've done it right, I sold some, was waiting to see if it broke out or broke down. If it broke down, I don't hold that much right now. I took some off, took some off, took some off. If I'm swing trading. See, swing trading, you're selling into strength, man. And you're not like, oh, that sucks, it kept going. You didn't know it was going to keep going, man. Nobody fucking knows that. If you knew that, you wouldn't have a trading system. You'd just be a fucking billionaire. If you knew for sure what direction it's going, you would be a billionaire in like 3 months. If I knew for fucking certain where anything was going, you know how rich I would be? You don't think I can't leverage up, go borrow, fucking use call option? Like, you'd be rich, man. So we don't know. We're playing a game of uncertainty, and you have to be completely cool with that. Like, the more you realize up or down, I don't know, makes it so much easier, because then I'm just waiting and reacting to what the money flow wants to give me. If it wants to give me a 21, good. If it wants to break down, good. We know where it's going. It's going to go where it was before and stop. You know, the only thing that changes that game is if something catastrophically goes wrong with the value of the company. Let's check out Roku, man. Oh, look at Roku. If you've listened to me more than a day, one of the things that I say is the most powerful signal in the money flow is support a box being broken and then getting filled again. We are real close to that. Depends on how liberal you want to draw the box. I'm going to give it benefit of the doubt because I like Roku. Look at it coming back in the box. They say it's worth $512, I believe. We're looking for $470. So I keep a core position in this stock, meaning I took some off up in here both these times. So this move down, I only had 10 shares, man. When it starts to come into the box, I'm looking to add those shares on. I'd like to be at about 35, maybe 40 and make a run for this. So I could take those off up in here and as it goes extreme, right? And get back what? Down to that 10 shares. Or 13. And over time, you could increase that number. You could say, well, I always keep a minimum of 20 shares of Facebook, 15 of Roku. You can't do so much, you can't trade. You need to be able to maneuver money in and out, man. So if you look at one of the biotechs that I've been trading for years now, it's DVAX. I'm down to, I've already pinched it, bro. I've already pinched it. I'm down to the core. Nothing to do here. Like, I'm not going to sell any. I'm not buying any. It's over. Me and DVAX did our thing. And I'm going to keep exposure to this because it's still a little bit undervalued. But it's over, man. Like, I'm down to a minimum. I made my money. That money's being put to work now in Uber and Lyft. And if this thing runs, good. My balance goes up. If I got some margin in that account, that helps my margin. Good. If it pulls back, all right, maybe we get back. We if it comes back into where it was before, look, support was resistance. If it comes back into this, which would be the total money flow, sideways up, sideways down, right? So as we look at, oh, we don't even have the pattern up, man. What's wrong with you, Gerald? Let's take it off, man. Just for that, you don't even deserve. No more indicators. Just look. So I've made my money. Now what am I going to do? Just let it run, man. We'll wait on the pattern. And I'll keep some money in there. And the reason being is the chart is so clean. Look at this. You see how it's supporting these levels, man? So that gives me pretty good confidence when we do pull back. Like if it's going to do the normal, what you see, sideways, run up, say that's the stage 3 forming here, right? A couple weeks from now, pulls back. That would be completely normal movement, man, inside of the pattern that we're looking for. So I'm done with that one. I just leave the 100 shares or 150, whatever it is, my core, and just let it go. Now in space, I don't think I might add today, man. We don't even need indicators to tell us that shit looks bearish. Look. You don't need an indicator to tell you that shit's going down, man. Tried to go sideways. Couldn't. Stage down. Tried to go stage 1. Tried to break. Back into a stage 4. Super bearish, man. So we're now probably, unless this holds. Now, if this holds, that'll change. But we're probably now on the dirty side of the side 4, right? Which means there's no reason to commit any capital to this until it, where's it going to go? Where it was before. So where did it stop? Where's the last box? So right around in here. So if this level doesn't hold, fully anticipate space is going here. There's no reason to buy it. Just wait. You don't have to sell it. Might not do what I just said, but just wait. It's more likely to go there. Let's check in on Bud. That's all right. We shouldn't be fully committed to space anyway. It hasn't really. Now, Bud, I'm committed. Dirty dog. Faked me out. All right. This is where you got to have that conversation with yourself. What are we doing here? You got to back it up. It's still in the box. Tried to run. I added, matter of fact. Our targets. What do we think it's worth? Make sure that I'm not smoking weed or something. Let's see. They say $81. I'm trying to get 67 and 78. I don't feel I'm being too greedy. Come on, Lord. We're not trying to be greedy. Maybe a little bit. Chapter 11 of The Science of Getting Rich says, thought is the creative power or the impaling force which causes the creative power to act. Thinking in a certain way will bring riches to you. But you must not rely upon thought alone, paying no attention to personal action. By thought, you can cause the gold in the hearts of the mountains to be impaled toward you, but it will not mine itself, refine itself, coin itself into double eagles, and come rolling along the road, seeking its way to your pocket. You gotta go mine it. That's an illustrative way of saying, you want to believe it, but you got to take action too, right? Or what I simplify on some of my videos, talk as if and walk as though. Trade's still good. I might be tempted to add to it. Here it's too undervalued. It's below the 200. I like the trade. I'm to be patient with this one. Tap. I'm also doing tap. Throw a few dollars at this one. You ain't got to do it today, man. This stuff takes time. You might buy one share of each. Like, this is how you learn to trade, okay? So if we look at tap, what is tap worth? These are very low risk swing trades, man. This is super low risk, dude. This is Coors. I'm going to keep these guys alive myself. You know that. My man's... $63 is what we got on tap. Now here's the problem. There's some commodity issue problems because of aluminum. So we could get down and dirty and check the price of aluminum. Tap is underwater. I like this one. We're looking to build this one. So I log into my PayPal today and the whole fucking thing's in French. It's hard to maneuver in French. All right, are we getting any sideways action? Yes, we are. Do we got some previous highs? Yes, we do. So if you're a buy and holder, this is where you start to buy and hold. If you're a swing trader, you could start to build your position here, which is what I'm doing, to unload it later, right? So let's check when. Monsieur Peters, welcome back. Let's see. Now, I was hoping to have a little bit more of a time to build wind, and it broke, and then Rant has pulled back. It's still above the 20. Maybe it's about to give me that time. Maybe it's about to give me that time. What's your highest risk buy and hold stock? Tree, sir, tree. Pin comment. The highest risk one is probably tree. I've been just picking up some here and there, man. Every stage one, I buy a share. I mean, seriously, at least one share. So this is a long, if I'm doing, remember, this is my buy and hold now. I'm picking these up. These are out of favor. So these are buy zones for me in the buy and hold. And I'm not buying a lot because I plan to play this game for a long time. Right? And so what I do in my buy and hold, if you go look, I've got Tree, I've got Bitcoin, but that's a buy and hold too. What else? Uber, Lyft, Alt. But then the rest of them do, all the others are McDonald's, Starbucks, Pfizer, AT&T, Exxon, McDonald's, Pepsi, Intel, shit like that, right? Walgreens. One's from my book, Well Tower. It used to have a different name. They changed it to Well Tower. I just trimmed some back in here. Why? Because we have been buying it much lower, and I've been buying these stage ones, and now the price had run up to where it was no longer really undervalued, man. It was, look, well, that's WC Energy. Hold on. But that's probably a good example too. So they say it's worth $87. It's now at $87 when it was over here. And I've been buying all the stage ones for the last 2 years. You get what I'm saying? So now the money flow game of price going up, going sideways, coming down, going sideways, going up, going sideways, coming down, going sideways, and me buying the stage ones on this side of the green line when price goes down, starts to go sideways, that's where I want to buy, right? And once it's valued, so in previous times when it ran up over here, I didn't sell any because it's still undervalued, man. Yes, it's on an RSI, but it's my buy and hold, so I'm not worried about it. Now, trading, I would have downsized. Do you see the difference we just talked about? In trading, I would have downsized to 70-something RSI because I need more money to trade. I need to roll money. In my buy and hold, I'm not doing that. I'm looking to pick up stage ones, man. Why? So that down the road, a year from now, 2 years from now, when this thing is up and I'm up $5,000, I want to scale it back some, just the price. In other words, I want to trim some shares. And I'm going to roll that into a brand new stock or into, say, like Amgen today is one that I've been buying in my buy and hold. Why? Look. It's below the 200. It hasn't done well. It's come down. It's going sideways. What do they say it's worth? AMG in. Oh, hold on. Put the wrong stock in. Yeah, I need to check on that stock. Not big, but 249. Be the money flow pattern, wouldn't it? What's the money flow say? Price goes where it was before. Right? So I've got a chance to add. Also got a chance to swing trade this, right? Maybe I load it up in my buy and hold with more than I want. Like I buy way more than I want. Why? Just so I can sell it here. And in the meantime, I'm going to collect the dividend and it's inside of my buy and hold. And who gives a fuck if it goes down? Like, okay. So it's a no-win way of trying to get some juice. I hope I didn't confuse you. That's called juicing it. You could do that inside your buy and hold. I don't advocate you doing that every little move of the money flow. But some of them are just easy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Like you catch Pepsi on a big slide off. It's an easy trade inside your own buy and hold account. And if your trade is wrong, okay, you own a bunch of Pepsi. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a no-brainer. So whenever oil was getting smashed, the one that I was doing, just loading up, just to buy the stage ones of Exxon, and then it goes into another one, good. We'll buy all of them. We got time. This is taking 2 years to play out, man. So there's always that play too. That's a different way of playing the money flow, right? So that's my point. We could argue how to use the money flow. It's that wide, that big, that all-encompassing, that there's different ways of doing it. And even inside of the bigger picture, there's money flows, right? It's fractal. So inside of this, you're going to see little patterns playing out. And then they go down, and then they go up, right? You'll see the little pattern. It's fractal. So when you go to the 1 hour chart, like, this will come in clearer, right? And it's that same little pattern. Tops and bottoms may be different. But on a 1 hour chart, that's building a base. And then it's turning up. And then on the 1 hour chart, it's building a base. And then it's turning down. And so inside of the giant picture of what we see as the money flow, there's little money flows. Because it's fractal. Fractals never-ending pattern. Fractals are infinitely complex patterns that are self-similar across different scales. They are created by repeating a simple process over and over in an ongoing feedback loop. Driven by recursion. Google that word. Fractals are images of dynamic systems, the pictures of chaos. That's the opening to if you have my book, The Money Flow, that's the opening of the book, man. Actually, the very first line says, I want to say at the beginning of this book, I believe in buy and hold investing. I believe in the power of dividends to compound and build wealth, massive wealth over time. I own many stocks that I've owned for many years and do not trade or sell them. I just accumulate shares. This book can help you do that. It can help you pinpoint the perfect buying opportunity. The majority of this will discuss trading, but don't limit the money flow trading system to just trading. That's the opening paragraph of the money flow. Let's check A, G, and C. Ooh, baby, we can get back to buying this one. Oh, this is the gift that keeps on giving. Hey, when you get A, G, and C in here, man, if you got the money, bro, if you got money, now this is not trading, this is investing money. If you got the money, buy you some shares of this. Okay, the dividend is 8%. They've been in business a long time, rode a lot of Fed rates up and down, okay? They're smart people, and they're borrowing money and they're leveraging it, and all you got to do is ride along and they give you a dividend. That's it. But you're taking the risk of the price volatility. And if the Federal Reserve raises interest rates or fucks with interest rates, this stock will do the thing it does, which for me is fine. So we can take it down, we can take it up. If you take it down, I'm going to buy some. If you take it up, I'm going to sell some. You get what I just said? Meaning, if we want to, when it's time to sell what I'm buying now, what's it going to look like? It's going to look like this shit, man. I want to be selling into that. And we know what it looks like, right? Big, long run. You say, well, maybe it's not the exact, doesn't need to be the exact high. It just needs to be the pattern, man. Just the pattern. And there's the break. Good. When it broke, if we're selling off some, we didn't have as many shares here as we had here, right? So as we put the trade on, I've been buying. Oh, shit, better buy. It's breaking. Oh, it comes back. Good. Buying. Starts to break. I better buy. Good. Oh, it comes back. Buying. What? So that I can sell later. And in the meantime, they're going to pay me a 9% dividend yield. So if I can buy $16,000 of this, I can collect a $2,000 premium and then in the meantime get paid to do it. So every quarter they're going to give me 12 cents a share. So on that 16 grand was $120. $120. So if this thing takes a year or 2 years, maybe you're not flipping 1,000 shares, you're flipping 1,600 because you had a chance to get even some more cheaper. And now we're flipping them right in here. We don't know. The game is organic. It grows. It goes up and down. We just need to make sure what we're buying. And you can't do all your money like that unless you got a lot of money. See, they say it's only trading at a 10% discount, or 8.25. Risk is coming out of this, man. Why? Fear of the Federal Reserve, man. These dudes get fucking wacky and mash interest rates. You're going to see this come down to like 15, 14. Why? The risk reward, man. The big money, institutional money, whales. They're going to move money around where they think money's being the most appreciated. Where's the easiest money? Where's easy money, you know? What's up with Hormel? Hormel got smashed. Look at this. Remember what I told you yesterday? Don't buy this yet, man. This is a quality company. Don't buy this yet. We're now on the extreme. It's only one day. It's gone from $49 to $43. Stage 4 decline, right? Just in case there's somebody on here who's never listened to me. Listen what we're about to say. What you're witnessing is history. What you're watching happen, if you're watching, you don't even have to be a buyer. You could just observe the fact that it's happening. I can't buy every stock that's presented to me. People are like, why didn't you buy that stock? I told you to buy that stock. I'm like, dude, I have 50 fucking people like you telling me to buy a stock, man. I have, I got to sort through shit, look at shit. I also look for stocks. Hello. Extreme. Yeah, this is a buy and hold stock, man. Pays a dividend. It's going down on aluminum can prices. So I got to keep an eye on this. I want to establish a position. What's going on? One we were watching too was Sava. These are, is it down today? Whew. Whew. Now, what do you do here? You better wait, man. Now's when you're researching. I said here I'd be fine picking up a few shares. This is straight down though, man. This is where you got to respect the technicals. Look, it's not even extreme yet, man. It could go way down. Where's it been before? Right here. And then right here. I mean, it was just there not that long ago. This stock could come back there easily. Here and here. And that'd be the money flow, by the way. Prices on this side of the green line, it's in a solid downtrend. If this box doesn't hold, which you should only be nibbling on, it's going to here, and then it's going to here. And that would be totally the money flow. Like, that's totally where you expect it to go. So play that one patient, man. He said, Polly. What's up with Polly? Ooh. So these growth stocks are getting hammered today. I don't want to log in, do I? Study your sectors, man. You got to know what's going to affect this. If the Fed decides, fuck it, we're raising rates, these stocks are coming down. So, you got to ask yourself, how old am I? How long do I want to trade these? Am I willing to invest into my trading? If you're willing to invest in your trading, a lot of these could make you a lot of money down the road, depending on how you play them. You can't play too many. So if you notice, I'm usually adding to 1 or 2 stocks every day. I sell some shares. It gives me liquidity. I'm looking, but I'm not looking at each individual's. I am looking at each individual stock, but I'm also looking at across all of the stocks, all of what I have in front of me. What do I think is the best opportunity? And at the same time, if I have shit breaking out, I need to commit money to the ones breaking out, not just the ones going down, right? Because it may be my last chance. Does that make sense? So let me give you an example of that. Right here on Poly, on this previous little up run it did, that day is a chance. This day is too far past the breakout for me, man. Right? You should have bought here and then bought in here. Now it's done. You got to let it go. If you're buying up into here, you're killing your chances of making money because you want to be taking it down when it hits where it was before. Right? And then the rollover, take it down. And if you're swing trading, you're out over here. This is where you're out, man. Right? So you should have got out into strength, and then out. And then, depending on how tight you're playing it, you might have started downsizing it there. Because if you go look, I don't even have to look. I can tell you the MACD's rolling over. Tell you this, all this is telling you the trade is breaking down. So if you got in perfectly, and now you're trying to execute out perfectly, that's how you do it, man. Take it down to a few. So you want, one good idea, if it's the stock you like to trade, hold 2-3 shares. Shit, I don't know. So that you keep an eye on it. So when it starts setting up for the next run up, you're there, man. You don't miss it. But this is fighting the Fed, I guarantee you. I don't even know what the fuck they do. What else we got going down? What's up with Uber? I like Uber, man. Don't get crazy like me. I am irresponsibly long Uber. Don't do that. I can take the hit. I'm also irresponsibly long Bitcoin right now. It's my largest financial holding outside of real estate. There's a lot that could go wrong with Uber. And if you're in this with me and it breaks, you don't need to ask me. I'm waiting for the next stage one, meaning I'm going to play this game. I may not add. I'm not selling though. So if you're trading, you can't do that with Uber. You got to get out or downsize if it breaks. Okay? So that's using the money flow differently. So that's and you. I don't know what game you're playing. I don't do that with every stock. I did that with Bitcoin. I don't sell Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin. I'm going to sell it into strength. I'm not selling it into weakness. And I realize that's a stage 4 decline. I completely understand that. And I'm looking for the stage 1s so that I can sell it later. But I can't give you that conviction, So that's a different way of playing them. That's not trading. It is, but it's a different kind of trading. And there's people who would say that's a foolish way to trade. You should get stabbed out. And you can do that. And I do that on some things. We did that with, I don't own Shop. I should. But whenever this thing gets smashed, this is an easy swing trade, man. Did my internet just go on? So look, last time Shop got smashed, whenever this stock gets smashed, and you can get it on this side of the line, this is a buy. And you can just pick up the stage 1s. Like, don't even sell it, man. Like, there's so many Teslas the same. This is a cult stock, man. Cult stocks, when they get smashed, you can just buy them, and then what? Look to sell them when they get back to true value, which is, if you know, remember where I got out was like 1504, 1520 or something like that. All this time later, look where we're at, 1562. This is not cheap, guys. Way up from the 200 after having run up pretty high. And let's see, what's the true value of Shop? So this is not cheap right now. You could own it, but it's not cheap. They say 1734, so 11% higher. Do I want to tie up that much money? No, but let this thing get smashed and come down to 1200. Now you got me interested. Why? Because it's going back to 15. And that would be the money flow, right? Like, this is the money flow. Like, you can see it, right? And when it gets down into here, it starts to build out a story. Same with Budweiser, same with Snapchat, same with Twitter, same with Sava. Same with bonds and gold and oil and Ethereum and Bitcoin and all, and it's just moving through. Isn't it beautiful, man? Oh man, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky. I used to order shit out of the back of magazines, try to figure this out. We're almost down 50%. I know I should have cut it ages ago. Sir, what if on the other side you grew some balls? What if you did that? What if you grew some balls and you decided to trade like a man? And you decided, I really like this Romo thing. I think this company has a real shot. And you decided to use all the stage ones just to accumulate. Not that much, man. You look like a young man. I'm sure you're a nice guy. So you just buy the stage ones. And when your girlfriend says, why would you buy a stock that went down? You say, you don't know shit about stocks, so shut up. That's what you say to those people. When your parents tell you, that's gambling. You say, listen, shut the fuck up. You don't own anything. Don't give me any advice. That's how you respond to family and friends. And it ends it real quick. And you might not have any friends or family, but it ends their input into your financial future. You say, that's really funny because Warren Buffett owns stocks and he's rich. You're not. You could end it that way too. That's what I used to tell them when they'd be like, oh, Trump's an idiot. I'm like, then what's your problem? If an idiot can be a billionaire, why can't you? Like, if he's such an idiot, why is he a billionaire and you're not? So he might know something you don't know. Same for all of them, man. Political party aside, like, oh, that guy's an idiot. Really? Well, he knows something. He's fucking president. You're not. You're in a trailer park, but you somehow have figured out healthcare and the way the government should run. My point is, spending any time or effort worrying about that shit is, you need to worry about this shit. You need to worry about getting yourself doing well. Like, only worry about your budget. Don't worry about the government's budget. Focus on yours, on your agenda. Vote for you. Like, that's who you should be running for, you. So if we look at Romo, sir, and we said, what is that they're doing for a living? A lot of people have downgraded this stock. Reiterated sell 15 days ago. So now you got some drama. This guy reiterated 19 days ago a buy. He says 137%, sir. BITG. He's got a $12 target on it. And he's only got 1-star rating. Gregory Lewis. Gregory likes this stock. Gregory didn't come on here crying about it either. Gregory said, shit, this is an opportunity. One man's foreclosure. What if I didn't own it, sir? What if I never bought it? What if the first time I ever looked at this stock, I bought it right here? You guys tell me, is this a pretty good deal? I bought it for $4.25. Now it's at $5.05, so that's pretty good. What if it runs back up to here and gets to 7 and I make 150% and he lost 100 or 80 or 60 or whatever? We're both in the same stock, man. Uh-oh. That confused you. Did that confuse you? See, the only reason this price is a problem is because you were playing it over here. If you'd have started yesterday, you'd be like, man, I like this stock. I don't know what that guy's talking about. What's he talking about? Same stock, right? Same stock. Same stock, right? Stage 1, extreme low. Just when did you get in the cycle, right? So imagine if this was, I don't know, Facebook. There are people like, man, I can't believe you bought Facebook. You're an idiot. You bought it on the IPO. Remember decades ago? Way back here. So the point to this is these stocks are no-brainers. The Amazons, the Facebooks, these are the big ones, the Rokus, the Apples. It just goes up, man. And in here were people that bought it, and they're like, man, this stock is fucking killing me, dude. all the way up. But the smaller the stock, the more the possibility, the more the beta, the bigger the swings, the more the possibility it could go to zero, right? Apple, not going to zero. Romo could go to zero. You see the difference? AT&T, probably not going to zero. Barely fucking moves. $27, $31. That's a $3 move, man. That's not moving, okay? That's nothing. This is like a giant CD that moves up and down, right? That's not Solo. Where's Solo today? Ooh, down go the... They're all going down, man. Don't even ask me. They'll be like, hey, what do you think of this stock? They're going down. All the growth plays are going down. They're going down, man. That's responding to interest rates. I mean, shit you can do. It has nothing to do with your stock. They're all going to go down. All penny stocks will go down if they fear interest rate rises. Even grouping. So what about Groupon? Whew, man, I'd be careful here, man. Be careful here. Litecoin on the move. Let's see. Woo! Look at this one. Dude, one thing about the crypto thing is whichever one was lagging, you could almost just go buy it. So just follow them. Bitcoin, Ethereum. If Ethereum starts to break out, then other Ethereum-based coins are going to follow suit. And if Bitcoin breaks out, similar coins follow suit. And if Ethereum's breaking, then Bitcoin will follow shortly. Like you could almost arbitrage the shit. And the coins that didn't run. So you had SOL run, you had all these coins run, and you had some that didn't run. And the ones that didn't run now appear to be running. It's been crazy, man. You could, I forget which one it was. I was talking about that, and I was like, man. And we bought, I want to say it was Filecoin. You could just see it. Like others would break out and some wouldn't. Just add to the ones that hadn't broke out, and then they were breaking out. So File hasn't. This one's ready to run too, man. Filecoin. There's a bunch of these. Go look for the ones that haven't broke out yet. Where's Doge? They're fixing to kick me off Instagram. Let's check Dogecoin. Shit, Dogecoin's about to break too, man. Look. It's about to break out. Previous high, $60. That's 100% in Dogecoin, man. $300, you could play this game. Try to turn 3 into 6 and learn to trade. Right? You could learn to trade Dogecoin. There's your breakouts, right? Now you're breaking out again. Where's the target on the breakout? Previous high, right? Where's the next one? Here, and then the next one up in here. That's a nice one. That's a double. All right, man. You guys be good. Appreciate you listening. Hit the bio link if you haven't. Follow along with the newsletter. And trying to send out some more emails on that shit, but it gets time consuming. Most of my stuff, I post to Instagram, but trying to utilize some of these other platforms. YouTube. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Doge. It doesn't have the same enthusiasm that it did have, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it run. I have all the ones that I'm trading in a list here called, I think it's crypto list. Yeah, click view all. You'll see the ones that I'm following. So I have little trades going and man, way too many. I need to downsize it to the top 10 coins is what I've decided. So I'm going to do that as these trades play out. But 1 inch is breaking out. I mean, all of these are breaking out. Aave. There's ADA, Cardano. Look at this, man. I trimmed it. Now I'm just letting it do what it's doing. Algorand's breaking out. This is one of them. ANKR. This one has not broke out. If I was going to be adding, I might look at adding to this ANKR network. I mean, $20 to $40. You could double your money. $100, whatever. This is the wrong list, man. Hold on a second. Portfolio, sorry. The list is all of them. The portfolio is the ones that I'm holding. Anyway, we won't go through all of these. But look at Aave setting up, man. So look at this. It's a buy today. I'm probably going to add to this one. Look at this. You could easily get to the 450, 525 range. Come on, man. These are big percentages, dude. Those are big percentages. Aave, Cardano, let's see. We already did Allegor. I'm not in that one, actually. Anchor Network. I don't even know how you say that one. Atom. I'm in this one. I wish I'd have put in bigger money. This one actually pays a dividend. And that's why I bought it. I get like 20-cent dividends. It's like 6%. My position's not big. I just been swing trading these ones. I'm going to try to build these larger over time. I've balance. I need to get out of that shit. Some of these I need to get out of. Bands breaking out. Look, they're all going up though, man. Look at this. This band. It's just too hard. What I figured out in this recent sell-off, it's too hard to add 20 and 30 positions and do stocks and do real estate. Your money just gets really limited unless you're doing really tiny positions, which is what I ended up having to do. This one here is supposed to be going out of business or having some problems with the government. It's still going up. As beyond a Binance coin. Yeah, man, dude, dollar for dollar, you're just swing trading. These cryptos move way faster than stocks. Way faster, man. And you got your own set of problems and issues, so you got to figure all that out. But just breakouts in these things, man, like that's $125 is now $170. That's $350 if it hits these targets. You know, now what if each one's 1,000? There's CeeLo. This is one we took profits on. You see this big move? If I wake up and it's up here, I might even do that for Bitcoin. If you wake up and Bitcoin's up 40%, I would not yell at you for just selling some. So we did that here. And I don't have these things on alerts. This is Money Flow Gang sending me a message going, yo, CeeLo's at fucking $10, dude. And I'm like, sell some. You ain't even got to ask, man. Sell it, dude. It's not going to hold it. Things don't go up 100% and just sit on that, like rarely. And then we can put it back on in a minute. She could have just took some off and then literally just put it back on. Let it settle in. But if you look where it's stopping, you know, it's right where it stopped before. So, in the general area. So, and then the next level is just a little bit below that. So this thing's going higher, man. And again, that's just utilizing that. So now we've got a little profit off this market. You got a little money. Shit, take yourself to dinner. You ain't got to keep it all in. You can pull money in and out. That's being a trader, right? Like you can bring money home. You're not doing something wrong. Have some people act like they're committing a crime. You kind of trade for money. So there's compound. I'm looking at adding to this one today. There's about 5 in the crypto market. I'm going to add at least $20 to each. I got to add something. Shit. Dash coins breaking out. God damn it. Dot. I've traded this one and got out. Engine. All these, dude. Remember last week? I texted we were adding to this one. EOS. Fuck it, man. We should just trade crypto at this point. It's just smashing it. Look at this, ETC. Remember, this is the one I've been pushing. This Ethereum Classic. You know why? I think people will buy it just because it's cheaper. That's it, man. It's cheaper. It's going to follow ETH. So far, my thesis hasn't held out. It is going up. We're in money on the trade, but it didn't do exactly what I thought it'd do. I thought it would move exponential to Ethereum just because people are silly like that. Still a winning trade. Still breaking out. And I would not be adding here. Look at ETH itself. flying. Filecoin, this is one I would add to today. It has not broke out yet. It will. I'm looking for the ones that haven't broke out yet. Dude, I took some gains off the graph. It's setting up to break out again. Might put that shit back on. I got like 3-4 grand in the graph. I'm not in that one. Hydra. Link. Chain link. It hasn't been, man, this one's doubled. Just silent double. Just a simple little breakout, run up, double, no big deal. Nobody even talks about it. It's 10th largest coin. Let's see. I got this one set weird. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Look at Matic. Matic's getting ready to run too, man. You could add to Matic. I can't even believe that. This is a 25-30%. It's going to $2, man. This holds here and this breaks. It's catching up tonight, going $2, man. Matic, Compound, Filecoin. So look, I don't even know this one. It already broke out. This is what we're looking for on the Filecoin, the Matic. Several of these that haven't busted yet, they probably will tonight, man. If this move stays, if this move is sustained, and Bitcoin and Ethereum keep climbing, all of these are going to play catch up. They're going to start breaking out. So go through the ones that haven't broke out yet. Add to those. Marker looks like Maker. I mean, I'm not in Maker. I'm in this one. INU. I don't think. It hasn't broke out though, but I don't know that I'm adding to this one, man. I'm not in Ox. Not in Raven. This is Raven coin's breaking out though. 14-cent coin. I'm not in Scale. Look at this. Solana. Jesus. Just let it go. We don't even need to look at the chart. Storage. This is a like Filecoin. I'm in this one. I don't know. I don't think I would add here. Just let it go. Sushi breaking out. Look, breaking out, man. 13 a coin. Turn 13 into 19. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Tron's already run. Can't. Too late. Look at Uniswap, man. Back in the box. Still above the 20. This is what you add to, man. These haven't broke out yet. Uniswap. I gotta spread some money around. Let's see. I'm gonna be doing some small buys too, like $20. Got a breakout. XLM, Stellar to US dollar, 3%. You could buy this one. You could buy that breakout. Oops, sorry. That's Stellar. XRM, XMR, excuse me. Teso dollar, too far gone. Zcash breaking out. That's a double. If it go, previous highs 320, man. That's a double. I'm in Dash. Dash and Zcoin are Zcash are very similar. Privacy coins. We'll skip the stocks. Look at these stocks. Bloke. Coinbase breaking out. We're in all these. Coinbase. That one's, I got the setting wrong. Ethereum, we already did. GBTC, you know, I own this in the buy and hold account, my SEP account. I don't plan on selling that, so we don't need to go over it. Look at HUT, mining. All these stocks are flying, dude. HBVT. I don't know why I got these settings set like this. It's showing some charts on a different setting. MicroStrategy's not really breaking out. Look at Riot. This thing's starting to piss me off, man. So crypto's moving, Riot's just fucking sitting there. You'd be better off just buying Ethereum. Fuck Riot. I might be cutting that bitch. Silvergate's going up. I don't know about that. My settings are wrong. That's it, man. You guys be good. A lot of day 3 weekend stock junk speech. A lot of good stuff in there. There's if you're following me on the crypto side, I'll be sending out a message here in a minute. I'm about 5 or 6 I'm going to throw a little money at. I just got to stay in the money flow. All right, man. You guys be good.